Let's say hello to Dan Hicks, who joins us now. He will be on the call next week in Orlando for the PNC Championship. Dan, safe to say the news today, Tiger Woods committing to the field, ratchets up the excitement for next week's event. Dan, you covered so many of these events over the years with Tiger in and out of the field, but adding Tiger Woods to the field, what sort of impact does that have on calling a tournament?
Well, good to be with you, Amy and Jaime. We were talking in commercial. Had a chance to cover a lot of big Tiger events, a lot of big sporting events, the Olympics, whatever, major championships. But when I heard that Tiger was coming back and going to play in this PNC Championship, I always get butterflies before really big events, like a major or an Olympics or that kind of event. And I have the same kind of butterflies in anticipation for what this means. It's, I don't want to get carried away, but it's almost like the miracle at Christmas. It's that hard to believe that this is happening, that less than 10 months ago, when we all thought we might have lost him, and then the thinking was, is this guy ever going to walk again, much less play golf again? We're going to get a chance to see the first competitive shots by Tiger Woods. And I think this is just, I don't think you could have scripted a way to end the golfing year better than this.
Dan, you've got so much perspective across all sports. Your whole life you've been studying them. Where does Tiger rank in terms of athletic accomplishment to you? And where does his life saga rank among athletes that you've studied and known?
It's hard to put it into words, Jaime. I've had the privilege, the honor to cover guys like Michael Phelps from day one, like we have with Tiger Woods since he was an amateur and a teenager. I've said this to a number of people. I think if you took Tiger's life story and you wrote a movie about it, and you went into a Hollywood producer's office and you plopped the script on the desk and you told the guy, can you read this? I think this would make a good movie. The guy would read it and then he would say, hey, this is a great fictional tale. And then you would tell him, no, this is all real. This really happened to one guy. I just think it's that hard to believe. So I think it's the top of the list as far as any kind of athlete going through ups and downs and peaks and valleys, the highest of highs, the lowest of lows. And now we're going to get one last chapter. We don't know how this last chapter is going to end, but we thought we were all probably done with chapters. It was just going to be Tiger living the rest of his life, hoping to be healthy enough to be with his family, walk around. And now we're getting this. It's hard to believe.
Dan, I think the golf world will collectively hold its breath when Wood takes that first swing in competition next weekend and begins, as you said, that next chapter. What are you most looking forward to in seeing Wood's return?
Well, I'm looking forward to it's funny, not as much as just watching Tiger hit golf shots, because we've all seen him hit the greatest golf shots in the biggest pressurized situation. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of game he has. More so, again, it's going to be the interaction with Charlie. Last year, I got more response from people watching golf that never watched golf, that thought that moment with Charlie playing with his son when they came out dressed in red and black and the mannerisms, I got more response from that than I think I have of any other golf tournament I have in recent memory. So this is going to be double that, triple that, maybe 10 times that, because not only do you have the incredible dynamic of Tiger Woods playing with his son, but you've got Tiger Woods coming back from what he's been through lately. So the recipe is off the charts, and I cannot tell you how much I'm looking forward to seeing Charlie, how he performed. The guy, little Charlie Woods, never missed a shot last year. It was incredible. He had cameras around him the whole time, never missed a shot. And so I'm interested to see how he's developed and just see Tiger and his son back together again, warm and fuzzy at the end of the holiday season.
Yeah, it will be a can't miss opportunity for sure. Dan, always a pleasure. Thanks for the time. We look forward to seeing you again next week in Orlando. Enjoy.
Thanks, Amy. Thanks, Jaime.